Satnam, I'm Nirvair Singh Khalsa, and here we are in the month of July. We just had a wonderful summer solstice sadhana in New Mexico. And the theme for summer solstice sadhana and for the yoga festival, which will be happening next month, is one of the sutras, Yogi Bhajan Sutras, Understand Through Compassion, or You Misunderstand the Times. It's a great thing to contemplate. Compassion itself is something, it's interesting. I heard Yogi Bhajan in a lecture the other day mention that compassion is an innate thing. It's something that you're born with. In several lectures, he talked about the fact that he was so compassionate that people would complain that he would always take the compassionate line with people. However, compassion can be cultivated. I think the key in the sutra is when he says understand, he says he really means to stand under. That is the thing that he always used in terms of a play of words. And that when you stand under something is that you're actually subject to it. So if you're subject to this whole stance of compassion, then you can actually acknowledge it and realize it. Although what's above compassion, he always talked about commitment being the thing, that if you're going to be under something, you have to have something over you, and it's your commitment basically to your higher self. The idea of compassion is not something that you actually would put on kind of like a jacket, but it is something that you can cultivate within you by acknowledging and recognizing the divinity within. And so we're going to do something just fantastic today. This is a great Kriya that we practiced at the forum for the teacher trainers here in Espanola. And it's something that came out of Yogi Bhajan's Master's Touch Lectures. And so this comes from 1996, and it is a Kriya to expand your radiance. But before we do that, we're going to do something that was one of my favorites from a very long time ago that Yogi Bhajan taught in 1975, and that's called Angali Pranayam. And that means 16. And so it's a broken breath rhythm, segmented breath activity where you use the Panshabad Sata Nama. But interestingly enough, even though it's a 16 count breath, you actually only count to 15. The explanation is that this is the way in the ancient times they would maybe even codify things, so that maybe casual people wouldn't understand, yes, I'm doing the 16 count breath, but it's actually a 15 count, but the breath itself adds 1 to make 16. One of those kind of obscure things. But back in 1975, what he was really working on with all us young people was to get people to recognize the inside, because we're so cultivated that everything was from the outside, that things that we were taught, the way of uplifting ourselves through religion and through other ways of upliftment was something we told you to do instead of something being generated from within. And so this was something for us to get involved with the inner sounds. And even though we're using the mantra Sa Ta Na Ma, the inner sounds are something beyond that and greater than that. And it's actually something that is actually referred to as sound, but it's actually as much a feeling, an emotion, and a state of mind and consciousness as it is sound. And so it's a way of getting within. So you'll do the tune-in mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times. And we're going to do this pranayam just for 3 minutes to kind of orient ourselves for this kriya that we're going to do for radiance, because radiance is really generated from within. Once again, when you see somebody radiant, it's like you actually really talk about them having an inner beauty that really shines forth. And so to orient yourself within first is what we're going to do. We'll do this 3 minutes, and then we're going to do the Kriya for radiance from the Master's touch, and for about 10 or 11 minutes. So after the tune-in mantra, you'll have the hands in Gyan Mudra at the knees. You'll have the eyes closed, focused at the brow point with the neck and neck lock. And you're going to inhale through the nose in 15 short segments, and then exhale through the nose in 15 short segments. And you'll continue that way for 3 minutes. I'll actually time you on this. And then you keep track of the 15 by mentally chanting the mantra Sa 15 times on the inhale, Ta 15 times on the exhale, Na 15 times on the inhale, Ma 15 times on the exhale in these short sniff breaths. So let's begin. Inhale. And exhale. Just sit quietly for a moment. Wow, that was nice. So rub your hands together, bring the arms up, shake the hands. And twist a little bit side to side and bring the hands back down to the lap. Okay, so we just did it for a few minutes. You can work your way up to 31 minutes on that pranayama, but really just 3 or 4 minutes. He said work your way up to a minute a day. Okay, now this Kriya for Radiance from the Master's Touch book and from those classes is you take the hands and you place it in Gyan Mudra. And sometimes we do it with the fingers like this, and other times we put the thumb over the index finger. And you're going to hold this up by the sides, and the elbows aren't against the side, you're out a little bit. And pull the hands back so you really feel an opening in the chest and you can stay in neck lock. The eyes are going to be gazing at the tip of the nose, keeping both sides of the nose in equal view. And then you're going to make an O out of your mouth. And you're going to do long, slow, deep breathing through your mouth. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the mouth. But be sure to keep the mouth in an O. It'll stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This is very calming and uplifting. And we're going to listen to some of Yogi Bhajan's poetry that was set to music by Madhumandar Singh called The Yogi, and it's fantastic. So bring yourself into position, eyes gazing at the tip of the nose, make an O out of the mouth, and begin long, slow, deep breathing through the mouth as you listen to the music.
Yogi Surat ki thadi lave, Naam Simran ki akat kata ko, Ang mi baat ka veda batave, Shakti bhakti brahm gyan ko, Sahet sapaye eho sunave, Namaskar Guru Ramdas ko, जो सबकी बिगड़ी बात बनावे, अंतर में अरदास कर गुर कृपा से सुनावे, the yogi focuses his attention in the light and tells the deepest secrets, the ineffable description of remembrance of the Naam, of Shakti and Bhakti and the Brahma's Gyan. The words flow through him naturally, and bowing to Guru Ramdas, the mender of broken destinies, centered deeply in prayer, he speaks, so that by Guru's grace everyone may hear. Centered deeply in prayer, he speaks, so that by Guru's grace everyone may hear. Guru Guru Vaheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru, Guru Guru Vaheguru, Yogi Surat ki thadi lave, Nam Simran ki akat kata ko, Angmi bataka Veda batave, Shakti Bhakti Brahm Gyan ko, Sahet Sapae Eho Sanave, Namaskar Guru Ramdas ko, Jo sabki bigadi bata banave, Antar mein ardas kar Gur kirpa se sunave. The yogi focuses his attention in the light and tells the deepest secrets, the ineffable description of remembrance of the Nam, of Shakti and Bhakti and the Brahma's Gyan. The words flow through him naturally, and bowing to Guru Ramdas, the mender of broken destinies, centered deeply in prayer, he speaks, so that by Guru's grace everyone may hear. Centered deeply in prayer, he speaks, so that by Guru's grace everyone may hear. Guru Guru Waheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru, 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 Guru Guru Waheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru. Guru Guru Waheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru, 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 Guru Guru Waheguru, Guru Ramdas Guru.
And now inhale. Suspend the breath. Bring yourself to a state of shunya, of zero. exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms up, shake the hands, twist a little bit from side to side, relax the hands down. And remember to share some of this energy at the end of your every practice. We use the sunshine song. Just think of somebody you'd like to help or heal or uplift. Get into that compassionate self that's generated from within, so that you can feel the divinity within and feel the divinity in every person. It's that connection that really creates that compassion of connection with another person. And so sing the sunshine song and you'll be done. So I'm looking forward to this practice for this month of July. So we'll do that 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes of Angali Pranayam. And then you can just play right along with the video again with the 2 rounds of the yogi as you do that slow, deep breathing through the O mouth with the eyes at the tip of the nose. Okay, thanks. Enjoy this beautiful, warm month of July. Sat Nam.